We've all been there. Someone says something that triggers a wave of emotion. It might be a casual remark or a deliberate insult, but the effect is the same. You feel hurt, angry, or maybe even a little bit lost. These emotional stings are a part of life, but they don't have to control us. There's a way to navigate these difficult moments with more understanding and grace. It starts with asking a simple question. Why? When we understand the root of our emotions, we can respond to conflict with more clarity and compassion for ourselves and for others. This video is about uncovering the why behind our emotional responses and using that knowledge to transform the way we handle conflict. It's about moving from a place of reaction to a place of reflection and ultimately connection. Imagine this. You're working on a team project and your colleague, let's call him Mark, criticizes your contribution. "This isn't what I had in mind," he says, his voice laced with disapproval. "It needs to be completely reworked." Immediately, a wave of frustration washes over you. You poured your heart and soul into this work, and his words feel like a personal attack. Your mind races with defensive thoughts. He doesn't understand the effort I put in. He's just trying to undermine me. This is a common scenario in our personal and professional lives. Conflict arises, and our instinctive reactions take over. But what if there's a way to pause, take a breath, and delve deeper into the emotions swirling within us? That initial surge of frustration is natural. It's a human response to feeling judged or misunderstood. But if we cling to that initial wave of emotion, we risk reacting in ways that escalate the conflict and damage relationships. We might snap back at Mark, defending our work with equal measures of frustration and anger. Or we might withdraw, feeling deflated and questioning our abilities. Neither of these responses truly addresses the root of the issue. The key is to acknowledge the initial emotion without letting it dictate our actions. We can say to ourselves, "Okay, I'm feeling frustrated right now. Why?" This simple question is the first step toward uncovering the deeper emotions at play. The why method is about peeling back the layers of our emotional responses. It's like detective work, where we ask ourselves a series of whys to uncover the root cause of our feelings. In the case of Mark's criticism, the initial why might be, "Why am I so frustrated?" The answer could be, "Because I feel like Mark doesn't respect my work." But we don't stop there. We ask why again. Why do I feel like he doesn't respect my work? This is where we start to dig deeper, uncovering the underlying beliefs and experiences that shape our emotional landscape. Section 5. Digging deeper with why. As we continue asking why, we might uncover a deeper fear. Perhaps past experiences have led us to believe that our work is never good enough, no matter how hard we try. Maybe we were criticized harshly by a parent or teacher, and Mark's words have triggered those old feelings of inadequacy. Or perhaps we tie our self-worth to our accomplishments, so any criticism feels like a threat to our identity. The why method helps us connect the dots between our past experiences and our present-day reactions. It sheds light on the underlying fears and insecurities that drive our emotional responses. Section 6. Facing the fear. Once we've identified the root fear, we can start to evaluate its validity. Is it true that our work is never good enough? Is Mark's criticism a reflection of our worth as individuals? Often we discover that these fears are based on past experiences, or limiting beliefs, not on objective reality, we realize that we're projecting our own insecurities onto the situation. This realization can be incredibly liberating. It allows us to detach from the emotional intensity of the moment and approach the conflict from a more rational and compassionate perspective. Section 7. Navigating conflict with clarity. Armed with this new understanding, we can respond to Mark's criticism with more clarity and calmness. We might say, "I understand your perspective, Mark. Can you be more specific about what you'd like to see changed?" This response acknowledges Mark's feedback without internalizing it as a personal attack. It opens the door for a constructive conversation about the project rather than a heated argument fueled by our own insecurities. Section 8. The power of why. The why method is a powerful tool for navigating conflict with greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence. It allows us to understand the root of our emotions. By asking why, we move beyond surface-level reactions and uncover the underlying fears and beliefs that drive our behavior. Respond, not react. When we understand our triggers, we can choose how we want to respond to challenging situations rather than reacting impulsively. Communicate more effectively. By separating our emotions from the issue at hand, we can communicate our needs and perspectives more clearly and calmly. The why method empowers us to show up in conflict as our best selves, fostering healthier relationships and more fulfilling interactions. Section 9. Your turn to explore. The next time you find yourself triggered by someone's words or actions, take a deep breath and ask yourself, why? Embark on the journey of self-discovery. Uncover the root of your emotions and see how this newfound awareness can transform the way you handle conflict in all areas of your life. I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences with the why method in the comments below. Let's learn from each other and continue the conversation about mastering our emotions and building stronger connections. Like and subscribe.